All right. So now you've completed all the recipes and you have 100 on every single quiz, right? And you have everything nice and typed into every single one of these recipe pages, okay? What you're going to do next is, and there's a video right here in Canvas completing and submitting the semester project, okay? I'm going to go over it right now for everybody. So, what you're going to do is open a brand new Word document. I'm just going to use this one since I have it open. Okay. So you're going to open a brand new Word document and you're going to have your cover page. Cover page is going to have your name, your class, which is RSTO 2301, section 002. And you're going to say spring 2025. And you're going to put the date that you turn your project in. Okay. That's your cover page. Then the second page is going to be your menu set. You can do a couple of things for your menu set. If you want to, you could type this information. You can hand type all this information if you want to. Okay. The shortcut, what I recommend, is do a little search for the word called snip. This is your snipping tool. The snipping tool will appear. You click on the new. You kind of see how the screen grays out a little bit, okay? And then you click, hold down your mouse, and drag, and it grabs, it snips just that part of the screen, okay? So you copy, oops, copy, and then come to your Word document and paste it, right? Just like that. Copy and paste.
What's different between snip and just copying and pasting normally?
Well, because this is a PDF, you can't always copy and paste from a PDF to a Word document.
Oh.
Yeah,
So how do you do it? How do you get a snippet or how do you?
it should be on your computer already. Just do a little where on the bottom here where it has the search. Just do a little search for SNIP snippet, and it should come right up. Look, snipping tool. Okay.
If we do type it, do we have to match the font?
No, you don't just have to match the font. I don't care about the font. Just make sure everything that's on here is on that. Okay. So that's my second page. Third page is going to be all of your recipe pages. Okay.
How do they fit on the third page?
Well, starting at the third page.
Oh,
Okay. So
Oh, that's what I was asking. Good.
starting at the third page. Okay. Check this out. I'm going to copy all of this. Okay. And then I'm going to come down here to the bottom to a new page and paste. Okay. Copy and paste. Of course, you're gonna have all your individual recipes, right? So you're gonna put them all into one document. I think you have 10 recipes. So just copy and paste, just like that. Okay. Then the second to last page, okay? Second to last page is gonna be your final calculations. And you're gonna find that in the module. So we have this final calculations sheet right here. I'm going to have you watch the video to know how to fill this out. Okay. I'm not going to go into how to fill this out right now. Remember, you have that video that's on Canvas. What I am going to show you is that once you have this filled out, just click, drag, highlight everything, copy, and paste right into Word. Okay, so once you have that filled out, your final calculations. Now, you have not only do you have the sheet that's right there for you, but you also have a menu set to final calculations. So this quiz will help you make sure that you've checked all of your work for that final calculations page. Okay? Questions, comments, concerns so far? Hey, we're almost there. Last page. When you go to the modules in the Canvas, okay, in the semester project, we have 5 questions right here. You can copy and paste them right here. Okay? Well, I wouldn't do that because I don't like that gray on there. What I would do is download this because this is a Word document. Download the Word document and then copy and paste. That way you don't get that gray shading. Okay? And then you're going to answer your question. And then you're going to answer your question. Is there a difference in the selling price between this method and this method? Is there a difference in the selling price? Which method, 1 or 2, yielded a higher selling price? So which one gave us a higher selling price? Number 3, based on the information, what price would you sell the menu for? It doesn't have to be one of those 2 answers. You could say, okay, my math tells me I should sell it for $21, but I think I can sell it for $35. Okay? Why? Number 4, why did you make that decision for question number 3?
Is that for each individual item or just for
No,
like a general?
so what we're doing is we're taking all the recipes together to figure out how much we sell the whole menu for. Okay? And then number 5, do you believe it's a fair price for the menu? Yeah, I believe $35 for a 3-course menu with bread is a good price. Okay? You have to explain that. So when you turn in your project, okay, I'm going to know that you have all your recipes correct. Why?
Quizzes.
Because of the quizzes. I'm going to know that you have your final calculations correct. Why? Because
Quizzes.
of the quiz. So really, when you turn your project in, I know that you have all of those answers correct, and I'm really going to be looking at these 5 questions. Okay? Because you've done all the work and you've already got the feedback from the quizzes, so you know all those answers are correct. Okay? The math, all the recipes are worth 20% of your final grade. This one document, the final project, is worth 10% of your final grade. That's a combined percentage of 30%. So if you don't do the project, which I know nobody's going to do, right? But sometimes I've had in the past where people are like, well, I'm not going to do the project because I'm just going to take the extra point. I'm going to take the loss on points. Okay? You have to pass my class with a 70 or higher. If you don't do the project, that means you have to be 100% perfect on everything else to get a 70.
So just do everything and that makes it simple because you already did the work, right?
So what I'm saying is, if you don't do the project, you're not going to pass my class. Okay? That's why this is so important. Okay? Any questions, comments, concerns? So this was a very quick overview of how you complete the project and how to turn it in. If you watch the video here in the project module,
Project module.
in the semester project module, it says semester project final calculations review. So watch that. That tells you how to fill out that final calculations review page. And then you have completing and submitting the semester project. So 2 videos to help you with
For
that.
that semester project,
The semester project, the last 2.
Looking for it on the, I'm looking for it on there right now. Where the hell is it?